What if a large number of scientific studies had found that there was one activity that could improve our cognitive function, help our memory systems to work, help us to learn language, help us to moderate our emotional states, help us to solve complex problems, and help our brains to be healthier into later life? What if that activity, while beneficial if undertaken at any time during our lives, was actually found by the scientists to be most beneficial if it was undertaken before the age of 7? What if that activity, unlike the momentary pain of a vaccination needle, is actually enjoyable for everyone involved? Now, you might be expecting me to reveal a new superfood we could eat some more of. Maybe a pill we could take every day, or an exercise regime we could start. But actually, this activity is as old as our cultures and societies itself. And that activity is music education.
When I was a kid, you always had an art teacher and a music teacher. Everybody had access to art. And the reason is because people understood, even though they hadn't done the scientific research back then, we have done now, that children who learn music actually do better in math. Kids whose imaginations are sparked by the arts are more engaged in school.
In many instances, it gives students who are not perhaps doing well in their regular studies a reason to come to school, a reason to be there, and it's what they do succeed.
Do you think that your life today is different because of the clarinet, because of the orchestra?
Sí, mucho.
Yeah, a lot.
La música en
The music taught me how to treat people without violence.
I've always believed in schools that it should be part of the life that there's a lot of instruments for kids to play in school. Because besides, it's great for them to get together with each other. Sometimes one or two of them are going to be great.
And when I think about music, I think about community and I think about family. And it's funny because that's how it is in schools, you know, in band and orchestra and choir. When you're in those classes, you are a family.
It really is a form of expression. It's learning how to, it's practicing expressing yourself. It's not necessarily a learning how to.
I learned to communicate with other children who were also passionate about music. I learned about reaching a goal through music. And I was just able to learn more about myself, coming out of my shell, self-esteem, which is something that you need today as Miss USA.
In my middle school, they had a few electives. There was band, there was drama, and it was like a thespian program, and you could do musicals and stuff. But then budget cuts started happening.
Music education is not for the talented. It is not a luxury, it's not an add-on, it's not a bonus, it's not a nice thing if we had some extra money. It is essential. We take deliberate steps to teach our children how to care for this planet so that they may enjoy it in the future. We take deliberate steps to teach our children how to eat well, exercise, and look after themselves and make good choices so that they may live a full life. Why can't we take deliberate steps to raise the cognitive capacity through music education of the next generation so that they can build a better world for themselves?
Part of a well-rounded education.
A great instrument for peace and love.
Very important to my upbringing.
Completely different than when you hold a gun.
Practicing working together, listening to what the other student is doing.
It's a must for children, first of all, just for young people, for the development of the mind.
Go reach, and teach your kids, I believe you can reach. And if you fall short, I'm here for you, but we reaching, we're going up higher. We're gonna learn this hard piece, we're gonna play this hard piece. We're gonna practice on this, we're gonna get better at this. We're gonna keep going.